Hello, everyone. Welcome to the newest episode of Snack Attack.
Wait, hold on. Wait, no. That's not what we're doing today. What? It's Green Room today. We're doing my show today. Hey, welcome back to the Green Room, the cannabis podcast from 614 Media. I am here with Jack and Atlas of Snack Attack because we have a terrible idea today. We're going to do something that none of us are excited about, but we're doing it anyway. It's a Munchies episode, and we're going to be trying out some Munchies. But to kill a little time before I have to put cursed things in my mouth, I would like to ask my guests a question, which is, what are your top 3 favorite Munchies? And then I want a 4th Munchie from you, that being your weirdest Munchie. Yeah. So top 3, and then give me a weird one.
Okay. So my top one, unequivocally, is the purple Doritos bag. I believe it's sweet chili.
Spicy sweet chili.
You cannot beat it. I would eat handfuls of that seasoning. Number 2, this is a weird one. Part of it is I love Halloween. And I think it's a seasonal thing. Utz makes witch's brew. And it's basically just like, it's like a party mix. They're little like witches pretzels, you know, I think little bats or ghosts or something. But there's something about, like, I mean, one, I love the shapes, but there's something about those little chips and the Cheetos that it's like the on-brand one does not compare. It's so much better, and I don't know why. Anyway, the third one, this is, I feel like I haven't seen this in a grocery store in like a decade, but Chex Mix Bold Party Blend, the black bag.
Yeah.
It's so good. I don't know what it is. It's just like Worcestershire sauce and something, but it is so good.
It's bold.
Yeah. And speaking of bold, I mean, as far as like weird combinations for Munchies, my weird like go-to one, it's not that weird. It's just dumb. I take a spoonful of peanut butter and then dip it into powdered sugar and eat it, and it becomes like peanut butter frosting. I don't know, in my mouth.
That is pretty much, it's peanut butter frosting.
I don't know.
You're skipping a step, but yeah, okay.
No, the step, it happens in my mouth.
The step happens in the mouth.
I am the step.
Happens in the mouth.
I am the step.
You don't need a KitchenAid stand mixer when you have
a mouth.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a smash cut to me making cookie dough. Just anyway, Atlas, your top 3 Munchies and a weird one.
So I'm very much a like crunchy plus creamy like food combo. So like number 1, if I want something sweet, Chips Ahoy, and it has to be name brand because store brand is not the same.
Fair.
Dunked in milk, cow's milk, because I am a heathen that way.
The milk of the cow.
Plant milk, it doesn't hit the same. The second one would be pretzel chips, like the little flat ones in street corn dip. My Kroger recently started stocking it, and it's always out of stock, so when I can find it, scoop it up. The third one would be, scoop it up. Third one would probably be like bagel chips, kind of like the ones in Chex Mix. And then there's a couple different brands of this, like not cream cheese, but like spreadable cheese called, I think I get Alouette brand, but it's just a super smooth.
Is it Canadian?
Too. I don't
It sounds
think
Canadian. It sounds French.
It's definitely
Orson
French.
is the other brand, but you get in like the fancy cheese section at the store. And as far as like weird Munchies, probably the Cheetos brand mac and cheese has to be that one because the weird artificial taste.
The ones with the like curly Q.
Yeah, the original one. I'm not brave enough to try the like the ranch
fiery
ones
or the
fire
spicy
ones.
Yeah.
But I put in Valentina's hot sauce and shaker Parmesan cheese, like at Pizza Place shaker cheese.
Great.
It makes it very dry and a very gritty texture.
Sounds amazing.
But something about it just
sounds amazing.
Dry and gritty is not how I prefer my mac and cheese, but duly noted. You said my top one. I am also a purple bag Doritos sicko. Right after that, spicy cheddar popcorn of any variety, any brand. If it's hot and cheesy and popcorn, I'm into it. And then my third one is my one sweet thing on the list, mint chocolate chip ice cream. I love a mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Underrated
it is.
flavor.
Yeah, I don't see enough of it in the world.
Beautiful in its simplicity.
My weird one is when I was in college, I used to do this thing when I would get particularly elevated. And I lived in a house that had 5 bedrooms, 4 of which were upstairs.
Where
And
is
then there
this
was
going?
just follow me here. And then there was my bedroom. And to get to my bedroom, I had to walk through the kitchen, which meant every
Game
night
over.
the last thing I walked past was the fridge. And that's dangerous when you're high.
Yes.
And so there was one night where I was like, I want something sweet and I want something salty and I want it at the same time. And what I had was like deli ham and grape jelly. And so I just kind of like took some slices of jelly ham or some slices of deli ham. And then I just took a scoop of grape jelly and like egg rolled that sumbitch up. And you have jelly ham. It's pretty good. It's
Where's
better.
The jelly section.
It's better than all of the things we're gonna eat today. Thank you.
It is. It is. And I'll quickly give some context for what we're about to do. So I had the terrible idea of going to the internet. And there is a there's a subreddit called our Munchies. And I basically just like did a deep dive for the weirdest / worst food combinations. Some of them sound like I would have never tried them, but sound good. So there will be 4 of them, the 4th one being the worst. We're gonna go from what, in my mind, sounds like the best, and we're gonna work our way down. So the first one is brownies and sriracha. Got little football brownies, go Bears, they won.
This is, go Commanders. They also won.
Look at that, 2 rookie quarterbacks.
This is why we're not in the basement anymore. Longtime Green Room viewers might notice we're no longer in the basement. They kicked us out. They said, if you're gonna make these terrible things, you can't film in our basement anymore.
The smells.
Yeah.
All right, so we each have a little football brownie. Put sriracha on it.
How much sriracha?
That is up for interpretation. I'm gonna put kind of a lot.
Oh boy. Oh doggy.
You're being brave.
What if we just like
That's braver.
Oh,
we do one of those? Look at the presentation.
culinary.
Oh gosh.
Mine just looks bad now.
See, now I
This
feel like I need to do a lot
smells.
because I want to fit in and be cool.
It smells.
So it's worth mentioning, these are not like classic brownies. These are Lil Debbie, but they're very good. So, I mean, maybe with like fresh hot brownies, it's a little different and better, but you know. All right,
All right, well,
here we go.
are we counting down? Or are we?
Yeah, let's do 3,
3, 2, 1. I don't like this.
I'm neutral. Because I know that like chili chocolate is a thing.
At the end, it's great. At the beginning, you
It's
get
getting worse for me.
you get the two the 2 flavors are like they don't blend. They're just like I'm here. But
That's
then,
exactly it.
At the end, like the tail, like you get the sweet, like it's the sweetness and the heat. But I wonder if we would have had like regular brownies.
It's good enough for going for a second bite.
It does make you want more. And it's not because it's good, it's just because the
You're
flavor
100%
leaves you
right.
wanting.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad.
You want more, Alice?
I think I'm all right. We're eating other
right.
things.
Okay.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
It's just that it's the kind of, this brownie in particular is the kind that gets stuck in the back of your throat. Mm-hmm. And so I have like chocolate in the back of my throat, but then the sriracha on the front of my mouth, and they're still like very equal volume in flavor.
That's what I like though is like at the end when like you get the blends
throat
together in
coat?
the yeah.
Yeah. Like Jack said, the step happens in the mouth.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
the
because like
KitchenAid
it's
sandwich.
Yeah.
because there's a very like artificial. Like I love these little brownies. There's a very
Everything about this is
thing,
artificial.
But I do wonder if it was like organic chocolate brownie, if this would be considerably better. I think it would be. But all right.
On to the next.
So
Here, I look like I like you.
These look like little poops.
From a distance, it looked like kettle corn.
so this is mac and cheese
For the people.
Yeah, we just
Show it
got
for
like the
people.
individual microwave ones. I don't think that matters. Shells, because shells are objectively better. This is mac and cheese with cinnamon sugar. This one to me could go either way, although it does smell good. It smells like cinnamon and sugar. You know what, Atlas? The last snack attack we did that I forget the name of it, but the pastry that had like Parmesan cheese in it, but was sweet.
I also
Kind of the
forget
vibes
it,
I'm getting. Just much less elevated. But
Out of everything on our list today, this is the one that I'm confident will be okay.
all right, ready?
Yeah, three, two, one.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm
That's
into this.
really good.
I would eat more of this. I'm going to eat more of this.
I was expecting this, honestly. I would put this above the brownie. I was expecting this to be weirder
So I
than the
know,
brownie.
like literally 3 minutes ago or however long ago, I was like, gritty mac and cheese hits. Sober, gritty mac and cheese does not hit for me.
There's a texture thing you kind of got to get around.
I mean, for me, I get very little mac and cheese. It's like,
There's no cheese.
It's
it's just the cinnamon sugar.
It's cinnamon pasta.
Which
It's
is fine.
cinnamon pasta, which
oh.
I don't hate.
Taco Bell has those like cinnamon twist puffs. That's literally just deep fried
That's
pasta.
kinda
and
what it-
cinnamon
yeah,
sugar.
yeah.
That's like the unfried.
It'd be
version.
interesting, yeah.
They are kind of just like, they're like soft cinnamon twisties.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see the vision.
I would eat more of this. I don't love the texture.
Yeah.
But I think the difference between this and the brownies, right, is like, if you're talking munchies, I want something that I can eat a lot of.
Fair enough.
And I could not eat a lot of brownies with sriracha.
Yeah.
I could eat a lot of this. Like, if you put a pot of this in front of me, I would horf.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is just good. Like I wouldn't like when I'm like I wouldn't just get it for a snack normally, but like if someone was like, "Here's what I made you for dessert," for some reason, I wouldn't be upset. Like I would eat it. Like this with like ice cream or something.
I don't know about that.
No.
I don't know.
I don't know that I would add anything else to this. I would put more cheese in this.
See, I think more cheese might
would depend on the
actually
cheese.
make it.
More like mac and cheese. Like, I wouldn't
yeah.
like...
I don't know. See, I think it works in spite of the cheese. I think the cheese is just like kind of a binder
cheese?
here.
There's no cheese.
There's not much flavor. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So I wonder if if it was more cheesy, if that would start to clash then. I don't know. Maybe it's better. I don't know.
The Annie's white cheddar one.
Ooh,
Yeah.
White cheddar, I feel like would go a lot better.
Let me raise you this. Have you guys had, like, Stouffer's mac and cheese? Like, the family style?
Forever ago, probably.
Yeah, that's, like, almost more of a lasagna with noodles in the middle of it. Lasagna has noodles
I know
in the
what you're
middle of it.
talking about. I don't think I've ever like.
I feel like that with some cinnamon sugar would go pretty hard.
with like a crumble on top.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like the strudel top. Yo.
Strudel top mac and cheese. Strudel top mac and cheese is great. I want to talk about that instead of eating the next thing we have to eat.
Call me Julia Child. Speaking of the next thing,
That's his
so
I will never call you Julia Child.
so for this one, there were a couple I was debating from. One that I was considering doing, it was like raisin bran mixed with rice and cheese in the microwave, and that would have
That
been
sounds really good.
funny and just like weird. But I think we need one that's gonna be gross. And this is I'm just talking to Stall right now because I'm like physically uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So this is just peanut butter and mayo.
My heart is beating so fast.
I
got-
want you to know that peanut butter sandwiches have been my fixation food for the last like 2
I
weeks. So
love-
if you ruin this for me, I'm going to take a sick day. I'm not coming to work.
I love peanut butter. Peanut butter is like my go-to like indulgent food.
I'll be honest. I think the less I think about it, the better it can be.
The only line of thinking I can think of is someone wanted like a peanut butter and something else sandwich, like peanut butter banana. Peanut butter and
Yeah,
butter. And they were like,
out.
I ain't got that.
All
But
I
you know what
have
I
is
do
mayo.
have? Mayo.
Because I feel like there's a world where this is just creamier peanut butter.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like sort of like how the last one we ate, like you didn't taste the cheese. Like I'm hoping that's what the mayo is in this one.
Yes.
Also wondering if this was supposed to be marshmallow fluff and then they made it with mayo on accident. And we're like, actually, this kind of bangs.
Okay, let's
How
just
high do
do
you
it.
have to be to mistake marshmallow fluff for Duke's mayonnaise?
I'm just trying to give this person the benefit of so many doubts.
All right, I'm
right.
gonna count down. Hold on, just give me a second.
Just take a
Mentally
deep, take a
prepare.
breather. I'm telling you, just don't think about it.
All right.
Just don't think about what it
think
is.
about it.
3, 2,
2,
1.
Not a fan.
Okay, wait, hear me out. I don't hate this.
I don't hate it. It's much better than I thought it would be. I'm not getting a ton of mayo. There's definitely a little tang. I don't like it.
It's like a zesty peanut butter sandwich.
No, it's like fermented. It's like if someone gave this to me without me knowing what it was, and they're like, "This is the rarest artisanal peanut butter made by monks."
This peanut butter is
I would be
aged
like,
in a
"This is
barrel.
amazing."
Yeah.
But it's just peanut butter and mayo. I don't know. It's not as bad as I thought. It's like, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I just got more mayo. Maybe. I mean, I did try to do the layers pretty evenly, but I think in a lot of these, what I'm kind of seeing is that certain flavors, like, are like the dominant gene, right?
Yeah,
And
there's a dominant
they're
flavor and a recessive
overexpressed.
flavor.
Yeah, and I feel like that's good. You know, because if the cheese was too present in the last one, would have been weird. If the mayo was too present here, I would have vomited on the floor.
I know you said you were trying to be very even, but that bite that I got was like 90% mayo.
Yeah.
I'm over here suffering. I'm letting you guys have your great
Should I
time.
take another bite? It seems like there's more mayo in the middle.
You take another bite.
Well, I had the very middle of the sandwich.
I
where
think
all
I
the
took a
mayo
bigger
was.
bite than both of you guys. I would like to hear
there's more
Atlas
mayo.
from you, just because Jack has talked a lot. What are your thoughts? Tell me about whether or not you'll be fixating on peanut butter sandwiches henceforth.
So, mayo, I feel like as a main flavor is not my jam. I enjoy it as like.
Well, it's not
on a
jam,
sandwich.
it's mayo.
But I wish it was jam at this point. But the upfront like mouthful of mayo and white bread, like soft white bread specifically, not like crunchy bread,
Fair enough.
was not a fun texture. And then I didn't get the peanut butter until it was already like most of the way done eating that bite of sandwich. So I'm just like stewing in my displeasure the whole time over here. I will still probably, there was not enough peanut butter for it to register as a peanut butter sandwich in that bite.
Okay, fair.
So I think that's safe.
I wouldn't necessarily call it good, but it's definitely not bad.
An experience.
It's
I
an
don't mind it.
experience.
I don't mind
Yeah,
it.
it's not as, this is like, if I went to a place and I said I would like a peanut butter sandwich and they gave me this and I ate it, I'd be like, that was a peanut butter sandwich from a place I will never order a peanut butter sandwich from again.
But I wouldn't like ask for my money back.
Yeah,
be like, they're
I would
bad.
just walk out and be like, you should not get peanut butter sandwiches from this place.
So
All
that's
right.
I think that's about as high as we can hope for this one. So.
Yeah.
All right.
It's only downhill from
This
here.
sucks. Okay,
I mean, it's true.
Listener, viewer, you and me right now for a second. Here's what happened here. I texted my very good friend and producer, Jack, and said, Jack, what if Green Room Snack Attack Munchies episode? And Jack was like, sounds great, Matt. I'd love to do it. And I'll source the Munchies. And I was like, sounds great, Jack. And Jack sent me a list of like 40 things, and 38 of those things were good. And I was like, great. This sounds perfect. Let's do it. 38 Munchies. I'm down. This morning, I get a text from Jack. He's like, I picked 4. And I was like, well, there were 38 good things on that list. No way. He picks the 2 bad ones. Jack.
Listen,
I don't think there's any defending yourself here, my guy.
I'm doing what's best for all of us.
Are you?
This violates the Food Geneva Convention.
All right, so the next one, the last one, because there is nothing worse than this. Mac and cheese, Fruity Pebbles, not bad so far, right? And chicken of the sea anchovies.
Sardines.
Actually,
Sorry.
I've never had sardines in my life.
In oil, lightly smoked. Now, I could have got the plain ones, but if we're doing it, let's do it. You know what I mean?
I don't want to do this.
Okay. All right, so I am stalling. I need scissors. First we'll distribute the mac and cheese. Well, because you need to cut anchovies, right?
I feel
Sardines?
like, wait, hold. I feel like we should compose everything in the mac and cheese bowl and then
Okay, sure.
ladle.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm so stressed out right now. My heart is like pounding.
Yeah.
Like you could pick it up on the mic. My heart is pounding
My heart
so
is
hard.
beating so fast. Our off-screen producer, Austin, came to me earlier and said, hey, pause, you're getting sweaty. And this is why. I'm sweaty for this.
So hard to stir. It'd be even harder
You
when
put so many Fruity Pebbles in there.
Because if we're going to do it,
If we're gonna do it.
we might as well do it.
This is...
I don't like the crunching noises.
No.
Right now.
No.
The portentous crunch.
I'd like to go back to the dry, gritty mac and cheese that had cinnamon sugar in it and not Fruity Pebbles.
Here's my. So
I would like to
Here's-
crawl. All right, I'm going to open these. There's really no going back once they're open.
We don't have to do this.
It's far too late for that.
I think he's too committed. There's too much to lose in his brain.
We already expensed sardines on the company card.
They were $4. Oh, God. Okay.
Why are you chickening out now? It's
Yeah,
your idea.
this was... You did this to us.
You did this.
Oh, that's so juicy.
I don't.
Oh no! Oh no!
Wait, I literally can't get it open.
Good.
I broke it.
Good.
Hold, please.
My eyes are watering.
Okay.
I don't know if these are tears of pain or like from laughing. Probably both. Do you not know how to operate a pull tab?
Well, it broke. All right, here we go. Oh, serious. Oh my God. I see an eyeball. I'm kidding.
I've already speed run the 7 stages of grief. I've just accepted it at this point.
You put so much in there, dog.
I feel like I need to put some of the juice in.
No, you don't. You super don't. You super don't. This is the... I would go back to working in customer service before I'd put this into my mouth willingly.
Do you both have plates?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
We're getting the full experience. I did pour some of the like concentrated like fish oil in there, which was like smelled much worse. So
I have my bite. I would like to clearly identify it has fish, Fruity Pebbles, and mac and cheese.
I'm gonna grab it. This is my doing, so I feel like I need to grab. There needs to be a good amount of fish
I will
in
take
there.
one bite of this, and then if I run off camera, it is because I am vomiting.
There we go. I just got a big piece of fish. I mean, I like have to do it right if I'm gonna. Oh God.
Oh, this sucks.
Okay.
I feel like I'm on Survivor. Where's Jeff Probst? Where's Ashton Kutcher?
All right. I have fish, mac and cheese, and I feel like there's not a lot of Fruity Pebbles on there. Hold
You can
on.
get some off your plate if you want.
Yeah.
I don't want
aside.
to.
You could just use it as like a little garnish.
corrupt those ones. Those ones are untainted.
They're pure. Here, I can take that for you. I'm gonna put this in your office, Jack. All right.
No, don't, because that's across from mine. I don't want to smell it.
All right.
All
Okay.
I take the pickle candle
I need to
over
get my
this.
bite ready.
Yep.
It has to have. There's a hair in it too. That's the least of my
That's-
concerns.
All right.
All right.
A 3.
Hold on. I need to make sure
Okay.
there's enough fish on mine.
Okay. Okay. Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Honestly, it's not that bad. It's really not. I can see why someone does not like it because, here, let me give my actual. So honestly, I think the smoked was a good idea because now, like, I know that like barbecue mac and cheese is a thing. Hear me out. You get the smoke from the fish plus the cheese. I don't think I got enough Fruity Pebble because I'm not getting like the like lemon note from it. I mostly just got fish. Now, I'm a huge seafood person in general, but if you are anything adverse to anything fishy, which I'm guessing you two are not fish fans.
No, I'm not necessarily adverse. It was just one of those things. As soon as it hit my palate, it
Yep.
was just the fish. It was okay. I think we talked about earlier how like some ingredients are
need to
happy to
block that
take the
from my
background. Sardines in oil, lightly smoked, are not one of those ingredients. It was like at the forefront, and I couldn't swallow it. I spit right out.
Yeah.
It was so disgusting.
It hit my tongue and my body rejected it immediately. My body was like, absolutely, we will not go through with this.
It's not my first choice, but I do love crab.
I like shellfish more
Yeah.
than fish.
I'm the same way.
But like
I will eat fish. I love catfish.
I was ready. I was primed. I was like in the mouth, down the throat.
Well-
like don't even think about it.
Well, because all the other ones went so well, especially the peanut butter and mayo, that I was honestly, I was optimistic that it was gonna be just like kind of funky. Matt put it the best way. Like, I instantaneously knew that it was not going down my throat.
That's a war crime.
Wasn't even that bad. I really enjoy fish though, so maybe that's like the key.
Yeah, no.
Do you want more?
No.
We have more.
No.
There's plenty.
I didn't say it was good. I just said it wasn't that bad.
All
Your
right.
opinion?
I'll
But it's
happily be wrong in this one, but
Yeah.
I think it's not horrendous.
Yeah, well, good news for Snack Attack. Those anchovies are shelf stable. So come back for that in December. And as always, this is the Green Room, the cannabis and sometimes sardine-related podcast from 614 Media. Hey, friendly reminder, if you're watching us on YouTube, we are available on Spotify and everywhere else you cast pods. So if you are not consuming this podcast in the place that is the most convenient for you, find another place. Hey, the anchovy mac and cheese disaster killed my buzz, so I'm gonna leave. But thanks for tuning into another episode of The Green Room, and we'll see you next time.